surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Yeah.
Tim Hardin was a U.S. folk singer hailing from Oregon and was considered a seminal contributor to the folk revival movement of the 1960s. Unfortunately, he had continual issues with heroin addiction, which inevitably led to his early demise. Today we are going to look at Tim Hardin's debut album, conveniently named Tim Hardin 1, released in July 1966. When someone utters the phrase definitive folk rock album, I refer to the established pantheon of folk musicians such as Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Woody Guthrie, Joni Mitchell, and Donovan. I would be remiss in not including Tim Hardin in this cadre of folk sensations. Tim Hardin 1 is filled with heartfelt, poignant songs that describe the inner turmoil of an angst-ridden human being, though not without its intermittent orchestral stings. Songs such as Don't Make Promises, While You're On Your Way, and Part of the Wind communicate basal worries and troubles with definite swagger. Tim Hardin's warm, low voice also assists in conveying these messages. Other songs such as It'll Never Happen Again, Misty Roses, and How Can We Hang On to a Dream are doused in orchestral flourish, but they are by no means cartoonish. They are ripe with emotion. My personal favorite from the album, though, has to be the all-too-fleeting number Reason to Believe, a song about optimism in the face of a rocky relationship. Despite the multitude of fantastic songs, there are instances in which Tim Hardin panders to the blues. It's not always a terrible thing, but it produced rather uninteresting tracks such as Smugglin' Man, How Long, and Ain't Gonna Do Without. They are not train wrecks, but simply inoffensive vignettes that do not do much for me. In addition, none of the songs reached the 3-minute threshold. It would be nice to have expanded versions of Don't Make Promises or Reason to Believe, but I suppose the conciseness of the songs contribute to the album's distinctive urgency. It is an album that does not want to stick around for too long, so listen carefully. Perhaps it also lends to a potential high replay value. Tim Hardin has been covered by a myriad of artists including Bobby Darin, The Four Tops, Joan Baez, of course, and Johnny Cash. However, I will always have sentimental attachment to Rod Stewart's cover of Reason to Believe. Not only did Roddy introduce me to Tim Hardin indirectly, but he also made a great heartfelt cover of the song. It's one of my favorites from Rod. Final verdict, Tim Hardin 1, despite the apparent brevity, definitely has some authentic emotional value and should be heard at least once. Channeling the dulcet tones of Fred Neil and the theatrical elan of Scott Walker, Tim Hardin 1 is folky goodness. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And that's the way it is. Stay tuned for more album glimpses as the beat goes on. See you on the brighter later, all.
If I listened long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe it's all true.